About 3 months ago, the challenge was given to the congregation to raise approximately $5,800 for backpacks that provides food to children at Lely Elementary School. That money would have taken care of 30 students for about 35 weeks. And I'll stop with the story there and turn it over to Emily Barrett to finish the story and introduce a guest of ours this morning. Emily?
Thank you. This is one of the pleasant things I get to do, other than some things in the kitchen. On behalf of the Lely Presbyterian Church, Geri, would you step forward, please? I am pleased to present to Geri and to Pan, Florida, a check for $10,054.50. I said you all were most generous. You got it? Yeah. Okay. Then this is the real check. This is what they really want. This allows us to send home on the weekends food for the weekend for 51 children, which is fantastic. We had obligated ourselves for only 30, but because of your generosity, we were able to increase that, and that is for the school year 2022 and 2023. Geri, I'm delighted to give you this check.
Thank you.
Would you like to say something?
So I'm humbled and grateful to be here on this beautiful Palm Sunday. What a wonderful time of year it is for all of us. I think you all know the essence of our program is to send weekend backpack meals home for children over the weekend. Our schools in Collier County do a really great job of providing breakfast and lunch every day during the school year, but the kids go home with maybe nothing or not good nutrition over the weekend. And if you come back to school on Monday with an empty belly, it's going to take you a long time to be able to absorb calories. You're not going to be prepared to learn. So this program allows the kids to come back with optimal health and to be able to learn. And I truly believe that education is the pathway out of poverty, and this is enabling our kids the best and brightest chance of a good future. If you'll allow me a minute to tell a story. We start every school year by checking in with the counselors who participate in our program. We currently provide backpack meals for 2,500 children every Friday throughout the state of Florida. But in Collier County, we are at 11 elementary schools, including the school that you support, Lely Elementary. So I started a week in August checking in with a school counselor. It was on Zoom this year. Hopefully we're getting to be the end of Zoom meetings. But I always ask our counselors to share a story about the impact of the program, and I'd like to share that with you. This is a story from a little boy at Mike Davis Elementary, not so far away from here. And he was in kindergarten last year, and he was a good student. He was well-dressed, well-behaved, no issues in the classroom. But one day at lunch, he said to his teacher that he was hungry and they didn't have a lot of food at home. So the teacher started exploring a little bit. It turns out the little boy was homeless. He was living with his single dad, and they were doubling up with the uncle, who was also a single dad. So there were kind of multiple generations in this household all living together. And the teacher asked, what are you eating if you feel like you're hungry at home? And the little boy answered, cockroaches. Big deep breath. So the teacher asked, could we send extra food home for this family? They're quite in need. And that was the easiest yes. And it was a sad moment, but it was also a reaffirming moment to know that The work that you do to support our program and the work that we do to administer it has a real impact on lives. And this little boy is getting solid nutrition at home. So thank you very much. I'm humbled and grateful and completely in awe of what your congregation has done for our program. So thank you very much.